I'd probably be a monkey or a possum or a raccoon, something with opposable thumbs, because I like those. My name is Morgan Nordstrom and I run Modern Edge Razors. Modern Edge Razors restores vintage straight razors. We make all the custom handles and we do all the metalworking to restore century-old straight razors into works of art you can shave with. Most of my childhood I was woodworking, just doing little whittling and carving, making cabinets and things like that. And that transferred really well into making these scales because it was fine, intricate work. My grandpa taught me how to shave with a straight razor when I was 16, did the first shave with a straight razor, family tradition. And I inherited a couple from my great-great-grandpa. They were in pretty rough condition though when I got them, so I just jumped in and figured out how to polish them, figured out how to make them look new at least, and turn them into good razors. So I was about 17 and I started up just doing custom restores for people here and there, a little bit of a hobby business, a cottage project. So I would get a razor from someone, I'd restore it, put it in new scales, and then send it back to them, and that would be how I made a little bit of money on the side. My first Thanksgiving in residence, I stayed there and there was no one else in the building. So I kind of took out a couple of these straight razors that I had and I started manufacturing the handles, did all the woodworking there because there was no one else in the building, so I had all the tools out, had all the power tools, but ended up making my first 15 razors that weekend. So I created an Etsy account, put out my first 15, and about a month later they were all sold. It was a fantastic first month. So I'm 19, so I'm a little bit young to be starting a business. Nobody really thinks of me as being 19, so it's a lot of fun, but it's also been really great because I've been able to take a young approach. If I get an opportunity or I see anything coming up, I just jump right in. I would jump into any opportunities I saw. So now I'm working with factories in France and Germany, and I'm just jumping headfirst into working with them, and you have the bull by the horns. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of something that most people don't do. Most people are a little bit more cautious when they're jumping into a new business or when they're putting an initial investment into something. I'm dealing in straight razors. I was told by a lot of people, there's no market for that. There's no possibility you're gonna sell any of these. But I started and I did it anyway, and apparently it's turned out pretty well.